Well, if it isn't our latest West Point prodigy, I'm Master Sergeant Watson, and I'll be in charge of your training. This is the National Training Center, where you will be finalizing your officer training. At West Point, they taught you how to be an officer. Here, we're gonna teach you how to fight. We'll start out with the control of the battlefield camera. You'll use the WASD keys to move the camera. So why don't you show me some of those West Point skills by moving the camera around for a bit. Press the A key to move the camera to the left. Good. Now press the W key to move the camera forward. Good work. Press the D key to move the camera to the right. Excellent. Now press the S key to move the camera backwards. Well, what do you know? Seems they do teach you some useful stuff at West Point after all. Next up is camera panning and tilting. You do this by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Let's start by panning the camera to the left. Do this now. Excellent. Go ahead and move the mouse cursor to the right edge of the screen to pan to the right. Good job. Now move the mouse cursor to the top edge of the screen to pan upwards. Great. Last but not least, move the mouse cursor to the bottom edge of the screen to pan downwards. If you really want to stretch your legs, we have a function called Mouse Look that allows you to look freely around the battlefield. To activate this, you press and hold the middle mouse button. Well done, sir. Now let's get down for a closer look at the terrain. You can move the camera closer to the ground by using the mouse scroll wheel. Try this now. Good. Now try moving the camera away from the ground. Now I'll show you something my platoon sergeant in the A. Shaw Valley taught me many years ago. The mini-map. This gives you an excellent top-down view of the battlefield, allowing you to quickly move to a specific position. By clicking the left mouse button on the minimap, you can instantly move the camera to that location. Impressive. We have just one more thing, and then we're done for the day. See that red circle? Show me what you've learned by moving the camera through it. Good. Now move on to the next one. Good. Now move on to the next one. Good. Now move on to the next one. Keep this up, we'll get you shipped to Europe in no time. I hear they have a real shortage of junior officers there. You got more spunk than most of the West Point pukes we get sent out here, I'll give you that. Let's see how you handle this next lesson. I'm gonna give you command of a Humvee. To issue orders to it, you have to select it first. And to do that, you left-click on it with your mouse. If you want to select multiple units at the same time, you can create a selection box by clicking and holding the left mouse button and then drag the box around the units you want to select.
Well, I think we brought it on ourselves.
I don't care. They started it. That's all I need to know.
Good. Now with the Humvee selected, you can start ordering it around. To issue a move order, select the Humvee and then right-click in the world where you want it to go.
We're gonna take that perimeter.
Good. Now I'm gonna teach you about transports. For this part of the exercise, I'll give you command of an infantry squad along with the Humvee. Select the infantry squad and order the soldiers to enter the Humvee by right-clicking on the Humvee.
Anything for a burger right now.
Infantry,
Extra
good to go.
fries and Coke.
Entering
Man,
transport.
Can't you keep your food thoughts to yourself? Now you made me hungry too.
We're all in the transport.
Good. Now, since the infantry squad is inside the Humvee, you can no longer issue orders to them. However, you can move the Humvee around as usual. To unload the infantry squad, simply select the Humvee and click the unload button on the order pallet. Try that now.
Yeah, well this tank is American made.
Want a fast transport somewhere, sir? For your protection, sir. Troop carrier waiting.
Yes sir, will do.
Mechanized here.
Well done. Now let's move on to combat. Not for real, though. This is a simulated exercise and the OPFOR will be your enemy. I hope you didn't wet your pants there. To tell a unit to attack, select the unit you want to use and then right-click on an enemy unit. See those units there? They don't seem too friendly, do they? Well, what are you waiting for? Light 'em up!
Fit for fight, sir. Covering fire. We hit that soldier right on. We took out the target.
Hooah! That's the spirit, sir. They'll fear you in Germany. To really be all you can be in urban warfare, you need to make good use of the surrounding terrain. See that building over there? You can move your infantry squads inside to give them extra protection against enemy fire. Select your infantry squad and move the mouse cursor over to that building. The cursor changes to indicate that you can order your infantry squad inside. To do this, you select your infantry squad and right-click on the building. Do so now.
Securing buildings, sir.
Good. With your infantry squad inside the building, it becomes much harder for the enemy to spot you. And your men will also take less damage from incoming fire because of the cover that the building provides. Let's see what happens when this enemy vehicle tries to speed past your infantry squad.
We got a nice hit on that vehicle.
Did you see that? Op 4 barely got a shot off. Well done, sir. To order your squad to leave the building, select the building and then right-click anywhere outside.
Infantry moving.
Good job, sir. Remember to seek cover with your infantry whenever possible, since they're a lot more exposed than other units. Now let's talk a little about unit special abilities. They will undoubtedly save your life one day, so pay attention. For this next exercise, I'm giving you command of a Bradley infantry vehicle. Start by selecting the Bradley.
Bradley
Good. On your order palette, you can now see that the Bradley has two special abilities. One offensive ability and one defensive ability. The offensive ability will help you kill hostiles faster, and the defensive ability will help you increase your unit's survivability. All special abilities have a cooldown timer. This is the time it takes for the unit to reload the required munitions or catch their collective breaths. This means you'll have to use that think box of yours to decide when to use each ability. This Humvee will only take damage from your offensive ability, so don't bother shooting at it with the chain gun. To use an offensive special ability, you left-click the corresponding button. Do that now. Good. Now left-click on the Humvee to launch a tow missile at it. Not bad at all, sir. As you can see, that ability is now cooling down, and you will have to wait a certain time before a new missile can be fired. Some units also come with a defensive special ability. Your Bradley, for example, has a smoke screen that it can deploy to hide from other hostiles. It's deployed immediately when you left-click the corresponding button, so don't fire it prematurely. Most units have unique special abilities, so make sure that you learn how each one works. They are one of the main keys to gaining the upper hand on the battlefield. That's basically all you need to know about movement and combat. Keep this up and you'll be graduating from here top of your class. Then you'll face the harsh school of real combat. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll talk about command points and objectives.
Engine check. Smoke launchers, check. Turret, rotation is good, everything.
So you haven't quit on us yet? Today I'm going to teach you about command points and objectives. A complete understanding of these concepts is crucial if you plan to succeed as a combat officer, so listen up. What you see here is a command point. Control of these points is the deciding factor when you struggle for mastery of a battlefield. Often, capturing a command point will give you access to additional reinforcements as well as shifting the battle in your favor. A command point is colored differently depending on its state. White means it's neutral, that no one is controlling it. Red means that it's under enemy control. And green means the good guys, which means us are in control. To capture a command point, you need to place your units inside each of the connected circles, or perimeter points. And when you've done this, the command point will be yours.
Whoa. What's so grumpy? I just asked for a smoke.
Armored transport reporting in. Tracks are moving. Armor is combat moving out.
Well done, sir. That command point belongs to Uncle Sam. Now we move on to objectives. When you're on a mission, your commanding officer will provide you with a string of objectives which you have to fulfill in order to complete the mission. These objectives come in two different kinds: primary objectives and secondary objectives. To review your objectives, simply open the objectives log by clicking on the objectives button near the minimap. Do that now.
Man, I wish I was on a Caribbean island right now.
Yeah, with a pina colada, some sweet women, the sun shining. Man, anything but this war.
Primary objectives are crucial for mission success. Fail one of these, and you will fail the mission. See that command point there? Your new primary objective is to secure it, just like you did in the previous exercise.
Bradley APC here, sir. Moving out. Armor's ready to driving to coordinates. Armored transport reporting in. Rolling, sir.
Well done. Primary objective completed, but you're not done yet. As I mentioned before, you will be given both primary and secondary objectives. Secondary objectives are optional, but you should still try to complete them. You won't fail the mission if you ignore them, but promotions and other rewards might be slow in coming. When you complete a secondary objective, you will often be rewarded, and trust me, you will need whatever edge you can get if you're hoping to get by when the shooting starts. Now for the actual exercise. Your primary objective is to capture that command point, and your secondary objective is to eliminate that infantry squad. Get moving, sir.
Bradley infantry transport ready. Bradley firing from position. That soldier is dead. Good shot. Keep it up. Consider it done, sir. Taking the perimeter. Bradley APC, moving as ordered.
Primary and secondary objectives completed. You're starting to shape up, sir. I'll see you here tomorrow for your next lesson. Seems Seems you're determined to make it through to the end, sir. I guess you're eager to get to Europe and do some good. Today I'll teach you about reinforcements. It's the inevitable rule of war that men get hurt and die. But as a commander, you must stay focused on the big picture and complete your objectives. And for you to be able to do this, your commander will give you access to reinforcements. First off, you need to activate the reinforcement menu. Press the reinforcements button now. Good. Your available reinforcements are shown as points. In the left-hand column, you can see the amount available. In the right-hand column, show you the amount incoming. The available points are ready for you to use. You can spend them on units and then have these units delivered to the battlefield. The incoming points will be added to your pool of available points over time. Each unit has a point value tied to it. This is the amount it would cost you to order down one such unit. That Bradley IFV, for example, costs 750 reinforcement points and about 3 million taxpayer dollars. If you should lose one in action, those 750 points will be reimbursed to your incoming points pool, and after a while, they will be available to spend again. To start ordering units, you need to place a drop zone marker. The marker indicates where the transport aircraft will drop your units. Click the drop zone button. You're looking at the mega map. From here, you get a detailed overview of the entire battlefield, but it also removes you from the tactical situation on the ground. Right now, the only thing you can do in the mega map is to place your drop zone marker. Well done, sir. I knew you'd have no trouble with this. With the drop zone marker placed, you're ready to order in reinforcements. You now have 2,000 reinforcement points to spend as you see fit. To order in some units, you start by left-clicking the reinforcements button. Left-click on a unit that you wish to purchase. Clicking on a unit multiple times would add multiple units of that kind. To remove a unit, simply right-click on its icon or left-click on the unit icon in the order box below. You can see your current order in the order box along with the total cost of your order. This amount can never exceed the amount of available reinforcement points, so choose wisely. When you've completed your order, you click the deploy button. Do so now. It'll take some time for your reinforcements to arrive since they're being brought in by air. Plan your reinforcement orders accordingly. Superb job, sir. Only one more day until graduation. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Welcome back to the final lesson, sir. Seems you're made of sterner stuff than I first thought. Today, I'll teach you about the most powerful weapon an officer has in his arsenal. No, I'm not talking about what's between your legs, sir. I'm talking about the radio. With the radio, you can call in tactical aids. They encompass everything from reconnaissance flights to artillery barrages and airstrikes. And they'll provide you with a real advantage in a tight spot. As you succeed on the battlefield by killing the enemy and capturing command points, you will receive tactical aid points. These can then be used to call in tactical aids. Today's your lucky day, though, because you will be provided with a steady stream of tactical aid points regardless of your battlefield performance. And to spice things up a bit, I've ordered the I-4 to place some hostile targets for you to practice on. I know you're itching to get started so don't let me hold you back. Get to it! Good. To deploy a tactical aid, simply left-click the weapon or aid you want, and then left-click in the world where you want it deployed.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing. Hostile units in target area are annihilated. Copy. Firing for effect. Zulu 9 are out. Enemy units in target area got hit hard. Roger, Wilco. My laser guided is armed and I'm painting the target. Wolverine reporting a direct hit on the target. Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out. This is
Cool,
Iceman.
sir. Op 4 targets destroyed. Superb job. As you might have noticed, it took some time before the tactical aid was deployed. This time varies depending on the tactical aid in question, so you need to plan ahead and analyze the movement of your enemies in order to hit them. Now those targets you just annihilated were stationary, and even a Marine could do that. To be really effective, you need to learn how to hit moving targets. So let's try it again, but this time we'll have moving targets to practice on. Get to it.
This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target. Those coordinates were no good. Hunter out. Copy that. Fire mission received. Zulu 9 are out. Good work with the coordinates. Enemy destroyed. Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound. Artillery barrage hit for full effect. Copy that. Wolverine is primed and in the air. This is Wolverine. Payload dropped at coordinates given. Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods. Iceman here. Mission completed. Out. Copy that. Those tanks are about to become scrap metal. Hunter out. Nice shoot. Direct hit on hostiles. Zulu Niner, we copy. Firing for effect. Over.
Hoo-ah, sir. All our 4 targets destroyed. That was an excellent performance by all standards. Congratulations on completing this course. Only actual combat can teach you the rest of the skills you need, but I'm sure you will make a fine combat officer, sir.
This morning that no enemy in the area. Weapons on hold. Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-783. Has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda, only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
Mind the road, comrade. Володя.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
You're always out. You never offer me anything in return. Whoa. It's a rope. You just ask for a smoke.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol-1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol-1 out.
This is Zvezda. We are in position. Rio. Zvezda here. We are ready to enter the camp. We will start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant. Engaging. We are ready to execute, Lieutenant. Just give the word. camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We are staying out of sight. Alpha Group standing by. Товарищ командир, we're ready. Yet, Comrade Lieutenant. That would mean suicide. Acknowledged. Engaging. Area clear.
You cannot have this squad loiter around the camp much longer, Romanov. Move them out.
Engaging. Guard tower clear. In transit. Guard neutralized.
This entire effort is dependent upon your success, Lieutenant. What is holding you up?
This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now. In transit.
Your men must get those explosives in place. They can't do that if they are not in position, Romanov. Well done, Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
Fire. Enemy killed. Moving. In transit. Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition. All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Sokol 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Da.
Do not allow your team to stray, Romanov. They must not be discovered.
Moving. Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1, out.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training?
Boring.
Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Товарищи! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall! Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight! They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicle! We go to war!
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark. Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives. The artillery is standing by, Romanov. Mark your targets and call in the coordinates. The entire battle group is waiting for you, Romanov.
Affirmative. Heavy artillery strike fired. Molotov out.
This is Sokol 1. Red Dawn. I say again, Red Dawn. Make me proud.
Molotov here. Artillery strike hit the mark. Enemy casualties reported. Over.
We have three main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command. Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter. We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. The advance has begun, Romanov. Order your tanks to assault at once.
Hostile locked and engaged. Lock and fire. Neutralize the enemy. Target locked and engaged.
Order your tank platoon to attack, Lieutenant.
Want us to punch through the enemy lines? Товарищ командир, we're heading through the position.
You are halfway to the phase line, Lieutenant. Keep moving forward.
Товарищ командир, we got the target. Enemy killed.
Take haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием!
Understood, Maloshenko. You will get assistance. Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure. Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
This is Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Target is defeated. Heavy armor here. They're pulling out now. Enemy destroyed! Enemy killed, товарищ командир.
Now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Sokol 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper. Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Good call, Romanov. Those units will be with you shortly.
Будет что-нибудь или нет?
You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
Я должен.
Want us to punch through the enemy lines? Armor here, товарищ командир. Give us the command to roll over the enemy. Heavy armor awaiting orders.
have your anti-air support, Lieutenant. Get moving to the bridge.
Heavy armor awaiting orders. Heading out now. Orders received. T-80 heading out.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romano.
We're moving to the perimeter. Hostile armor defeated.
Good thing you got there in time, Romano. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge.
Eliminated. Drive to that perimeter. Where do you want our armor on the move?
We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
Target tank eliminated.
We need anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working.
Neutralize the enemy. Target killed.
Yes, Sokol 1. The Mulki Bridge is now under our control and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romano.
Enemy destroyed.
Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance. You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
We can break through their lines. Start moving the heavy tank.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack. Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out. Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our prompt alleviation comrades.
Sokol 1, Voloshenko на связи. We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support.
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can. Well done, Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed. Malashenko, report.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Where are you, Romanov? The enemy helicopters are ripping my people to shreds. Говорит Malashenko. Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, блин! What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Malashenko out.
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda, only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along.
What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Malashenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda.
What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Maloshenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capital.
What the hell happened to that?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalists.
Targeting enemy tanks.
Ramala, what the hell happened to that anti-air support?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda.
Fire mission confirmed. Bombard the target force.
Ramala, what the hell happened to that anti-air support?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace.
Affirmative. Heavy artillery strike fired. Auto count. Heavy barrage annihilated the enemy's coordinates.
Ramala, what the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly.
Affirmative. Coordinates received. Auto count. We have their coordinates. Return strike was failure.
Ramala, what the hell happened to that anti-air?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda.
What the hell?
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda.
What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Maloshenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not.
Unit gone.
Ramana, what the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Maloshenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats.
What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Maloshenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades...
Da.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception.
Zvezda here. We are ready to enter the camp. We will start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant.
Fire.
camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We're staying out of sight. Engaging. Area clear. In transit. This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now. Guard tower clear.
Well done, Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
Engaging. Guard neutralized. Acknowledged. Engaging. Clear. Enemy killed. Moving. Go. Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition. All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Sokol 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched.
In transit.
Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1, out. Romanov. The explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark. Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
Artillery strike is inbound. Avoid the strike area. Out.
This is Sokol 1. Red Dome. I say again, Red Dome. Make me proud.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile kills confirmed. Molotov out.
We have 3 main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command. Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter. We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. The advance has begun, Romanov. Order your tanks to assault at once.
Where did you walk that target?
Order your tank platoon to attack, Lieutenant.
The targets. Advance to punch through the enemy lines. Armor here. Товарищ командир. Armor moving up.
Hostiles on the target area have been destroyed.
Enemy tank killed.
You are halfway to the phase line, Lieutenant. Keep moving forward.
I can see you. Fire at will.
Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием!
Understood, Maloshenko. You will get assistance.
Molotov here. Artillery strike hit the mark. Enemy units reported. Over.
Товарищ командир. We got the target. Hold that target. Стреляй! Unable to do that. Unable to do that. Assault that perimeter. The target eliminated. The target is defeated. Neutralize the enemy.
Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure. Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
This is Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Molotov here. Artillery strike on the way.
Heavy armor awaiting orders. Armor on the move.
The artillery strike was right on the coordinates. Molotov out.
Enemy destroyed. Neutralize the enemy. Heavy armor awaiting orders. What should we do? Attack that target. Get that perimeter.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Sokol 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Nepper! Come in, Nepper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Good call, Romanov. Those units will be with you shortly. You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
We have eliminated the enemy lines. Tоварищ командир, where do you want us? Orders received. T-80 moving to the destination.
Helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romano. You have your anti-air support, Lieutenant. Get moving to the bridge.
Drive to that perimeter!
Got there in time, Romano. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge.
Target eliminated.
The bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
started in some areas already. Any belongings you can bring with you. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely...
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda, only threats and deception.
To attack you, Romano. You have your anti-air support, Lieutenant. Get moving to the bridge. You got there in time, Romano. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge.
Orders received. Fire as with our flanks are rolling. We got the target. Police coming here.
We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbag positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
Enemy destroyed. Hostile defeated.
Anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working. Bridge is now under our control and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romano. Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance. You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
Want us to punch through the enemy lines? Orders received. T-80 heading out.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack. Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1 out.
Armor engaging the...
Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1! Malashenko на связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Target 2.
Helicopters are ripping my people to shreds!
Well done, Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed.
What is the punch through the enemy lines?
Malashenko, report.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Говорит Malashenko. Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, please!
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle.
What the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Malashenko out.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is
You
not
should
on
also
their
take
agenda.
this opportunity to replenish any losses.
Give us the command to roll over the enemy. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack. Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1 out. Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1! Malashenko на связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
done, Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Melashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed. Melashenko, report.
Говорит Melashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Where are you, Romanov? The enemy helicopters are ripping my people to shreds. Говорит Melashenko. Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, please!
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Melashenko hold the middle. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack.
Romanov, what the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Melashenko out.
The first enemy echelon is here. Romanov, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta
You
Peace
should also
Conference.
take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
What is to punch through the enemy lines? Gas turbines warmed up. Drive on.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Melashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack.
Heavy armor here.
Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out.
We're moving to the perimeter.
Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1! Melashenko в связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you and the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Melashenko if you can.
helicopters are ripping my people to shreds!
Well done, Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Melashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed. Melashenko, report.
Говорит Melashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Говорит Melashenko. Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, please!
That helicopter was an easy kill.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten. Melashenko out.
Air reporting in. Got a command for us. Still here. What now?
Yeah, so-called one. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95s, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack. The first enemy echelon is here. Romanov, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
Говорит Малашенко. We will damage the avenue if we call in fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this battle, Captain, not with preserving a parade ground for Army Command. Proceed with the mission.
Understood. Circle 1. Malashенko out.
So, it has begun.
It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end.
Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow? Here's my nephew Kolya. He really distinguished himself today.
Товарищ полковник! Captain Malashенko reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade. This was a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism. Will you be accompanying my uncle?
We have that honor. But you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
He takes after his mother.
A few more like him, and this war will be over in a week.
I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.
We're getting reports from the Coast Guard about a developing situation at the harbor front. We have a lot of unmarked container ships approaching. They're refusing to identify themselves. Over.
Is under attack!
Мы накормили грифов, и мир видел нашу мощь. Теперь освободите небеса.
Освободите небеса!
the Russians took us by surprise. We had been at war for almost 4 months, and still we couldn't understand what was happening. Even as artillery shells started exploding on the streets of Seattle, many people just stood there, stunned by shock and disbelief. War can be fascinating to watch on TV, but up close and personal, it's a whole other story. Imagine your office blown to pieces, your car thrown about like a discarded glove, and your friend lying on the street, his body torn to bloody shreds. That was the reality in Seattle on that fateful day in the fall of '89. The Army was fighting in Europe and elsewhere, and our Navy was supposed to protect us from an invasion. But they failed. They were fooled, as we were all fooled, by the Soviet ruse. But as the first Soviet tanks started rolling off those freighters, a few of us tried to organize a desperate defense. We were not about to give up without a fight.
Yes, this is Captain Bannon. I'm trying to reach the Major. What? Who's in command then? What do you mean, I am? What? How the hell should I know? We have to fall back and regroup. Come in. Zulafan, come in.
Okay? Are you serious, Captain? We lost 4 choppers down there already. It's a death sentence. So is treason, Lieutenant. Yes, sir. Going there now. Red Eye out. Before we leave this quagmire, and I want you to gather it. Find out what the hell is going on and relay back to me, Parker. Wonder how those damn commies managed to sneak by our Navy.
Armored transport reporting in. Moving out.
I'll be damned. They must have hidden in those civilian freighters. I bet there's more coming.
To anyone out there, this is Staff Sergeant Hanson of the Washington National Guard. I have men pinned down at the docks in need of immediate reinforcements. They're killing us!
We hear you, Sergeant. See what you can do, Parker. My forces here are all tied down. Division or any higher command. We're on our own.
Sir, hostile vehicle destroyed. That tank got us target overrun.
Wipe them out, Parker. Show them what Americans are made of. Now get the hell away from those docks! Seems those commie sons of bitches are massing for an attack from the harbor.
This is Hanson. The National Guard has a supply depot near the harbor. If you can secure it, we might be able to bring in some reinforcements.
We need all the help we can get. Secure that depot, Lieutenant Parker.
Bradley APC here, sir.
Come on, you got me! Me and my boys are gonna set you up for a dinner date with Stalin! We can take whatever you throw at us!
Now send Ivan another greeting from Uncle Sam.
We won't fall back another inch! This is our country, damn it! We're under attack!
fly, Captain!
Damn it! No, we can't. Parker, I can't risk going there. You will have to work your way to the Kingdome.
You better recon the route before you go. The Russians are probably everywhere by now.
I know that, Sergeant. Parker, send out some scouts to recon that position.
Armored transport ready. Bradley returning fire at hostiles. Armored transport joining combat. Infantry neutralized.
Hold it on here for now. Try to get command on the horn and report that we're under fire.
That's one less Russian. Keep it up, guys. We'll make it.
Now over to Wilson. Let's proceed, man.
Hostile defeated.
Great going. Now send guys in another
Enemy target is firing at us. Great job.
Move to that perimeter.
There's a lot of Russians occupying the buildings along the way, sir.
We'll handle it. I've got an artillery battery on the horn, and they're offering fire support. Don't waste it on nothing, Parker, and make sure you clear out that infantry before moving your units through.
This is Yankee 5. Just provide us with your target coordinates and we'll take care of the rest. Over.
This is Bravo 4. We're facing a sustained Soviet assault and cannot hold. Please advise. Over.
Bradley on the roll. We're under attack! Leveling that building! Bradley returning fire at hostiles!
Kill the soldier and that we're unable to carry out that order.
Target overrun. Kill confirmed.
Not bad at all. Gunner, find me another target. See that? That's some serious sharpshooting right there.
Bradley APC moving out. Got it targeted.
They're almost out. Never offer me anything in return.
Unit lost.
Try to avoid taking so many casualties, Parker. I've sent some reinforcements to your supply, LZ.
One enemy soldier down.
Unit lost.
Found that building.
We've got casualties.
Sit tight, Parker. I've ordered reinforcements sent to the supply, LZ.
Ready?
Bradley infantry transport ready.
LZ.
Get out of the fire trap now! Move into fighting position!
The route is clear, and that artillery battery is needed elsewhere, Parker. Now get your butt to the Kingdome. We're gonna airlift in reinforcements and then get some trucks to carry those civilians out of there.
Too late, sir! The Russians are moving into the parking lot at the Kingdome, and my men have spotted several anti-air batteries there as well.
I'll abort the evacuation then. Those civilians will have to fend for themselves.
Unless we can get rid of that AAA.
Yeah, well, I don't have the men to spare. Parker, you give it a try. Clear the LZ at the Kingdome so our choppers can get the civilians out of there. Parker, there's a damaged Bradley stranded near the Kingdome. See if you can patch it up. I'm sending a Humvee for you to use.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
I'm losing people all over the city, damn it! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
Good for you, Parker. You're gonna need that Bradley.
Evading! Incoming fire!
Armored transport reporting in. Bradley on the roll. Bradley APC here, sir. Trucks are moving. We're under attack!
Sir.
I'll be damned, Parker. We might just do this. Keep it up.
Armor's ready to go. Bradley APC moving out. Yes, sir. Armor tracks are moving. Armor's ready to go. Yes, sir. APC moving out. Ready to rumble. Rolling, sir. We are ready to rumble. Laying down suppressing fire. Tracks are moving. One less AA.
Another one down, Parker.
Enemy down.
I've sent you some reinforcements, Parker. They're deployed at the Supply LZ.
Hostile target defeated.
One more, and we can bring in those choppers, Lieutenant.
Bravo 4 here. We have almost no ammo left, and I got a lot of wounded men. We need support.
Armored transport reporting in. Bradley firing from position. Hostile target defeated.
The area is clear of enemy AA. I've called in the choppers. Get to the LZ and set up a perimeter.
Hostile target defeated. We're supporting the rolling her out.
This is Hotel 2-9er. The LZ has been cleared. I repeat, the LZ has been cleared. We're bringing in reinforcements at this time. Over.
Hotel 2-9er, this is Hotel 6.
Hold formation and keep a lookout for the enemy. They'll be back in the area soon enough. Hotel 6 out.
The Kingdom just got totally razed by artillery. Those civilians were damn lucky I was around to save their butts. Now we should see about getting the hell away from here. We've already overstayed our welcome.
Hanson here. I have squads pinned down all over the city. We need help extracting.
Your people will have to take care of themselves, Sergeant. We can't stick around any longer.
But sir, you can't leave us here to die.
All right. God damn it. Parker, you handle it. I can't risk going there now.
Heavy infantry, good to go. Infantry, good to go. Lock that enemy and give him a rocket.
Good! You found them! Help them clear the area! They need help.
I'm sure they taught you this at West Point, Parker, but if you order your guys to move in a box formation, it'll be a lot easier to negotiate those narrow streets.
This is Bravo 4. We need reinforcements, damn it! Is anyone out there? My RTO just got shot and I'm down to my last man.
Hang in there, Bravo 4. We'll get you out.
Roger that. I'll try to relocate the...
Bravo 4, come in.
Set up that launcher and fire when ready.
We're under attack.
You've located them, LT. If you can help them clear the area, they can get away.
One left. Attacking the enemy with rockets, sir.
That's a confirmed kill. Enemy down.
Marching on with our launchers.
missing out. Yeah, you're a real savior, Parker. Time for us to get out of here. We'll have to go through the underpass to the east. We need all the help we can get. Secure that depot, Lieutenant Parker. I got some more artillery support for you. Use it to clear the area.
This is Yankee 5. We're standing by and ready to fire, sir.
Who the hell is in charge of this mess? I thought we were gonna retreat!
And we will, Private, but we have to stay organized.
To hell with that, sir! If we want to live, we better start running!
Stay off the net if you don't have anything useful to report. The supply depot has been secured. This is where you'll get your reinforcements, Parker. You better make sure the LZ stays clear.
Anyone who's out there, I'm what's left of the 2nd Platoon, and I'm getting out of this city now. I suggest you all do the same.
You will retreat in an orderly fashion, Private. That's a direct order.
Sir, screw you!
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Kill confirmed. Target overrun.
To all units, check in with me before you reposition. And rally at position 2-4 if your CO is dead. Damn it! The underpass has been blocked! Now you're gonna have to fight your way out!
Unit lost.
Incoming fire! Enemy defeated, sir. They're firing at us. Enemy is KIA. We're in combat. Hostile target destroyed.
We lost a unit.
We're under attack.
Enemy down.
Incoming fire!
I've sent you some reinforcements, Parker. They're deployed at the supply LZ.
We're under attack. Hostile target destroyed.
Unit killed.
Move, people!
Got casualties.
Try to avoid taking so many casualties, Parker. I've sent some reinforcements to your supply LZ.
Bradley, on the roll. Bradley infantry transport ready. Moving as ordered.
This is Eagle 6. Captain Bannon, is that you?
Colonel Sawyer? How the hell did...
No time, Captain. Bring what forces you have and meet me by the I-90 bridge. You got that?
Sir,
A simple yes will suffice, Bannon.
Yes, sir. We'll be there. Bannon out.
What is it?
Mr. President, General Morgan, we have a situation developing in Seattle.
A situation, General?
Communications have been sketchy, but it appears that Russian troops have managed to sneak into port using disguised cargo ships.
Let me get this clear. You're saying that we have Soviet soldiers on American soil, General? That we've been invaded?
Yes, sir. It seems more are coming in. We have precious few units in the area, and they're putting up what resistance they can.
My God. What are our options?
They're rather limited, sir. If we start pulling divisions back from Europe, we'll lose what control do we...
I know. But don't we have anything to defend our own country with?
I've ordered what units that we have to go west, sir.
Who's leading them?
Colonel Sawyer, sir. He's as tough as they come.
Well, he better be. Assemble the staff. Situation room, 20 minutes.
Very well, Mr. President.
We fled east with the darkening sky behind us lighted by the many fires downtown. Some have later called the retreat organized, but I think it only seemed that way because we were all running in the same direction. Seattle was lost the moment those ships entered the harbor, and there was never any real chance of our holding the city. I try not to think about all those we were forced to leave behind. Captain Bannon kept us in a semblance of order, but I'll never know whether we were actually obeying his commands or they just happened to coincide with what we all thought best. We followed the freeway into the suburbs, with the war close on our heels. Some artillery had already landed in the area, and I remember seeing a broken swing set lying on its side next to a blackened crater. I think that was when it hit me. We had been invaded, and nothing would ever be the same again.
Wow, that's a lot of people. They better get a move on or the commies will pound them to pieces. I guess it's on us to protect them. Damn civvies. Wonder when Colonel Sawyer will get here. We need the reinforcements, but I could do without him. Continue toward the bridgehead, Parker. Get some defenses up by the freeway. Won't be long before the commies get here.
Yes, sir. Going to take that perimeter.
Get a move on, Parker. We need to get these positions up ASAP. Looks like the commies have caught up with us, people. Some Russian scouts have been spotted not far from here. Nothing to be worried about yet, but I get the feeling more are on the way. God damn it! They're here already! Return fire! And remember, we don't have any reinforcements to call on, Parker!
Enemy down.
The target is defeated.
We took out the target.
Parker, the Russians have gathered a lot of civilians at some houses not far from here. Now they're putting them on school buses. We have to get to them before the commies take them away.
We got a nice hit on that vehicle.
Move into fighting position. Hostile target defeated.
That's the spirit, Parker! Get him! Kill all of them so we can get those civvies out of there! Hostile target destroyed. Hostile defeated.
Hostile target defeated.
Hostile defeated.
Defeated an enemy, sir.
One less hostile, sir.
Bradley APC moving out.
Good job, Parker. At least you can do something right.
Eagle 6 to Captain Bannon. Give me a sitrep.
Bannon here. We're engaged at the bridge and we're trying to get a bunch of civilians out of the area before the Russians come in force. Come in, Parker. Russian infantry has been sighted near a house belonging to General Levinson. I just talked to him. His family is still there and they must be evacuated before it's too late. I wonder where those bastards got his address.
Yes, sir. APC moving out.
We're under attack! Hostile infantry repelled, sir. Hostile defeated.
Kill confirmed.
Hostile defeated. Hostile defeated. Enemy defeated, sir.
target. Defeated.
Enemy is KIA.
Target overrun. Bradley on the roll.
Come on, Anton, come on, move! Get them out of there! Get them out of there now, move! Come on, hurry, hurry, there's no time! Look up! Here you go.
Good! You got him out! I'll let the General know that his family is safe. Now, see to the rest of the evacuees.
Understood, Captain. Get those civvies across. We're moving into the area now, and I can call in some fire support for you.
Roger that, sir. Parker, we have to hold the bridgehead while the buses move across. Don't let any Russians through.
Okay, people, this is how we'll do it. Parker, you deal with the ground forces as best you can. Bannon, if you see any units that Parker can't handle, radio their position to me, and I'll relay it to the artillery.
The school buses carrying the evacuees have started moving across the bridge, Colonel.
Good. Don't let the Russians through. They're using helicopters to drop troops on our side, but we'll make sure the road is clear. Eagle 6, out. I'm airlifting reinforcements to your position, Parker. Make good use of them.
I have infantry in the woods to the north.
I read you, Captain. Target marked.
That chopper crashed.
The hostile was neutralized.
Don't you know any tactics at all, Parker? Retake that position, damn it!
Hostile defeated.
Armor! Approaching from the northwest!
I've got your target coordinates. Fire support incoming. Stay low.
Direct
We're under
hit on the
attack.
enemy, sir.
Parker, Ivan is sending a large amphibious force across the lake. Be prepared.
What now, sir?
We're in combat. Defeated, sir. We're under attack.
Target! Don't you know any tactics at all, Parker? Retake that position, damn it!
You're doing good, everyone. The buses are almost across.
Incoming fire.
Target.
Hostile taking heat.
Unit lost.
Eagle 6! Heavy armor to the south!
Message received. Good call, Captain.
Defeated an enemy, sir.
Incoming fire.
Destroy the target!
The evacuees are safe. Now we can focus on killing Russians. We've handled the first wave, but there will be more coming. Meet me near the bridgehead in 10.
Here he comes.
Lieutenant Parker, good to see you alive. And Captain Bannon, seems I can't get rid of you.
Seems that way, Colonel.
Well, from what I gathered, you did a decent job in organizing the retreat, but I'm prepared to let bygones be bygones. Screw up again, though, and you'll pay.
I won't, Colonel.
We'll see. This is Captain James Webb, and this is First Lieutenant Parker and Captain Bannon. They fought with me in Europe.
I hear it was tough going over there. Sorry I missed it.
You shouldn't be.
We need to see about blowing that bridge so the Russians don't roll over it. Get back to your units. We'll take it from there. You there! What's your unit?
Washington National Guard, sir.
Don't matter. I need an orderly and you're in. Get your stuff. We're moving.
Come on, man.
Now, soldier. Bannon, what the hell were you thinking fortifying that position?
Sir, it was Parker who...
Never mind. We can use a forward position there to delay the Soviet main force when it arrives. That would be the perfect job for you and your tanks, Bannon. Get over there now.
Yes, sir. Bannon out.
Webb and Parker, Ivan's gonna come down that freeway like a cannonball on fire, and we have to delay him long enough for the bridge to be blown. If we let his heavy armor get across, the entire state will fall before we know it. Understood?
Affirmative, sir. Come on, Parker. We'll dig in on the other side.
Parker, I'm leaving some of our reserves to you. Call in what reinforcements you need.
Good going, Parker. Now get those shovels out.
This is Eagle 6. It looks like we're going to be here for a while. I've contacted the Air Force to see if they can help us blow the bridge, but they failed to respond so far.
Sir, can't we just leave that bridge and get out of here?
If we do, Washington State is lost, Bannon. I thought I made that clear. You are to hold until told otherwise, Captain.
Understood, sir.
Your reinforcements are on the way, Parker. They'll be landing shortly. Stay clear of the area. Lieutenant Parker, we have to do something about those Soviet helicopters. I just got a line on some out-of-service anti-air batteries in the area. If you could fix them up, we might get rid of those choppers once and for all.
Commencing repairs. That's a confirmed kill.
They're shooting at us.
Hostile target destroyed.
Enemy down.
Hostile defeated. Enemy is KIA.
Hostile target defeated. Kill confirmed.
Enemy is KIA.
We finally got some air defenses up. See if you can fix the rest of them, Parker. This is Eagle 6. Good job. Now hold them back while I see about getting that bridge below sea level.
point, sir.
Good to see those AA guns back in action, Lieutenant.
This is Bannon. How long are we supposed to stay here by ourselves?
Until I say so, Captain. You should be happy to be here considering what you have to answer for. Now focus on killing the enemy.
Affirmative, sir. Bannon out. The commies are so damn fast. They must have dropped airborne units all over the city. Hostile defeated.
Our air defenses are fully functional again, and Ivan has ceased sending his choppers into the area. All thanks to you, Parker. Excellent job.
You're the man, Parker. I got an M60 tank attached to my company, but you probably need it more than we do. I'll tell those men you're in command instead of me.
Hostile target destroyed. We'll be cut off if we stay here much longer. Can't we drop that bridge now?
I'm seeing to that, Captain. Now stay in place and calm down.
Enemy is KIA. We're taking hits. Rifle squad is here.
Kill confirmed. Enemy down.
Looks like they're cutting us some slack, Parker. But stay focused. I bet more of them are coming our way.
Parker, the local hospital hasn't been evacuated yet, and Ivan is closing in. Get over there and set up a perimeter while they finish the evacuation. Webb will have to hold the bridgehead by himself in the meantime.
Not a problem, Colonel.